shut the fuck up. Know your fucking place, trash.
I still don't trust you. Are they on or not?
Okay. Cameron, I wouldn't do that to you. Hello, welcome back to the WAM show.
Moshi.
Week 12, final show of the season. If you can call it a season. What do we refer to it as a season?
I think. Yeah, sure. Just call it a season.
What else do you want to call it?
Arc.
Other than a
Story
season?
arc.
Story arc.
Yeah, you reached the end of the story arc. Stephen has finally come to his senses as a person.
I'm gonna jump off the Menzies. Anyway, we have
This
here
is the
today
WAM
we
show,
have
by the
we have
way.
a regular WAM show squad. Myself, Stephen.
Hello,
we have
Stephen.
what was your name again? Cameron.
Cheza.
Sheza over there, and we have a special guest.
My name is Deez.
These gamies. It's James the Trolley Man, the
Trolley
editor, and the. I can hear myself back. That's not good.
Whoa.
No, now you know that no one likes hearing you. That's what the nasally sound is. Why is that so aggressive?
Pretty loud.
That's an aggressive.
Aggressive bell.
Okay, is that better? There we go.
Is that better?
There we go. We can
Staff meeting.
staff meeting. Okay, you know what? Forget it. We'll just carry on.
Carry on. Yeah, this is the show.
If you do not know who James is, he's the I don't know. How would
He's-
you refer to him? The meme dealer who
He edits the show. He does the meme breaks in the YouTube videos, and he does the meme at the beginning.
I only found out about the meme breaks recently, to be honest. I only realized I was there after the probably about 2 weeks ago.
Because I didn't want to just keep adding like train noises in between the breaks.
Yeah, I feel like we should do away with that. But you put the show into segments on YouTube,
Yeah.
and then the segments don't mean anything.
Yeah. It's just meme breaks.
It's just so you can know where the meme breaks are, not where the show segments are. You can skip through to the best parts.
So yeah, listeners out there, if you don't like Spotify and you want to watch memes and the show, and you don't,
Why don't
like,
we just start putting audio memes on the Spotify and see how long it takes
Look,
for us
it's a meme compilation and there's another show along with it. You can just watch the memes. Just
How about we do a Uno reverse and just do a meme compilation with breaks of the show?
I have a feeling.
Can that be a Christmas special, James?
I was gonna
An hour-long meme.
I was gonna do a Christmas special that was top 10 WAM show moments, and it was just gonna be when the shows end.
Just the meme breaks throughout the year.
Yeah.
I have a feeling if you look at the YouTube analytics, it will just be like spikes at the meme breaks and
Yeah.
then just nothing in between.
Top 10 moments. It's just an hour straight of meme breaks.
You should just start uploading meme compilations onto the channel. I feel like.
That's a
There are
terrible
a
idea.
couple on there
How many
already.
copyright strikes do we have already?
Oh, we lost the episode because of the Wii Sport one.
Oh yeah.
I think we're on 2 right now. We get another strike, our channel's dead forever.
Yeah.
Oh, good riddance. It's okay. We've
Good.
migrated to Spotify almost.
Almost. What does that mean?
It's there.
It's there. It's an avenue.
Anyway,
Anyway,
we'll chuck on a song
Yeah.
and work out what we're talking about. We've got a bit sidetracked because James just brought out a sack of coins.
oh,
Can I
those
do it?
aren't coins. Those are.
They're not even coins.
Those
They're
are fake
actually.
coins.
He has at least what 60 of those trolley
60.
coins
It's
on
way
us.
more than 60.
They don't call them D's for nothing. Okay. Anyway, chuck on Donkey Doctor or something.
Okay, well, I'm not going to do that. What's on next is Brockhampton Gold.
Whoa. We have gold.
Mario Kart Super Circuit on Game Boy Advance.
Can you
What?
take the bell off the microphone?
Does it sound better though?
Nothing's going to make you sound better.
Nothing's gonna make your mum sound better.
Oh. He brought his
Okay.
mother into this.
Wow.
no, his mother.
He's really got me there. Cameron's on a voice mute for the next 5 minutes. No more nasally wine.
Oh.
What are we going to talk about? I got distracted.
Your gift giving, I believe.
Okay. So basically, right, I have a mate.
Mm-hmm.
Often go to his place for drink ups, and I was trying to convince him to buy a fire pit. Right, because you know the fire pit vibe. You're out,
Yep,
you're
as
out.
you
It's
do.
cold. There's flame going. You're drinking. Great
Mm.
time. He's very impressionable, right? So if you just suggest something enough times, he'll usually do it.
Okay.
So let's just say his mum gave a pretty strong no, and his birthday's come up, so I'm just going to buy him the fire pit anyway. Now, is that a hero move or a dick move? That's the question.
I feel like when you present it to him, you're gonna be like, me and your mother, we talked about the fire pit.
Me and your mother, after we've done making passionate love,
I managed
this will
to.
signify the flame which between us.
I
No, I was just planning to show up for his birthday with a fire pit and like some logs. I just hope his mum isn't home.
I support that.
Is that a power move? Am I saving him? Like, he clearly wants a fire pit.
Does he have a
I mean-
backyard?
Yes.
Why was his mother against the fire pit? Was she worried that he was?
I didn't ask. I just bought one.
Was she
You
worried
bought
that
one already.
I'm going to.
when she bought a fire pit, the fire pit was going to expand and eventually the whole house would be the fire pit? Considering this kid's very impressionable, apparently.
It's not like a fiver. Like, oh, hey, why don't you take one of those flaming logs and try to put it to sleep in your bed? Or
What if I tickle the lemon tree with this stick that's on fire with my marshmallow on it?
Okay, you know, like the saying, ask for forgiveness, not permission.
Mm-hmm.
Does that work when you're making someone else ask for forgiveness rather than getting permission from them to get the fire pit?
She can't really get cross at him.
That's my thinking.
Yeah.
He has no liability in this, but he is kind of liable because how do you know that he wants a fire pit?
I've been telling him he wants a fire pit.
You've been playing for both teams.
I'm playing chess. He's playing checkers. That's all I'm saying.
How did you sell the fire pit to this impressionable boy?
I just described the magical nights we'll have outside the fire. It's cold, it's dark, there's a flame going. Got some brewskis.
This better not be Jacob.
No, I didn't talk to him.
This is like a 5D chess move. Don't know what to get your mate. Oh, I'm gonna pressure him to buy this thing that I want, and I'll give it to him.
You know how it's like that thing of like buying your like spouse or whatever, like something you want because you know they won't use it and it'll become yours. It's
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
like that, but like completely removed from.
Just
this-
bully him into wanting it.
Is this a move that is applicable in all cases? You know, you're having a tight month, you're trying to save money, you know your mate's birthdays are coming up, you're like, you know, you pick a really cheap gift and get them to think that they want it. Is that something you could pull off?
You've done
Oh.
that, haven't you?
Hey, you really...
I just want a really nice card made from
Man, you...
printer paper. Wow, how magical will that be?
I bet you've been dreaming of that $20 Hoyt's card.
Hoyt's gift card. You know what? What's a great movie? If only you had a gift card in about 2 weeks' time. That'd be magical. Exactly when this movie comes out.
Think of the things you could spend it on. Not everything, but only the stuff that's at
It won't
Hoyt's.
cover the entire ticket. You still have to pay $6 for the IMAX, for the extreme screen, but...
Are you on
I'll get you most of
concession,
the
are
way.
you? Oh, you're not?
Oh, okay, well... Let's just say bring a few coins.
Don't try to go for the extreme screen, mate. Might break the bank.
Okay, well, here's another question, right? What's the worst gift, like, you've given or, like, received?
Gift cards.
I mean, gift
they're not
cards,
too bad.
generally you can find someone who wants it and you can just trade it. Because there's always a family member who wants to go to JB Hi-Fi at some
No,
point, or...
I had one for a year and I asked people.
What
"Please take
gift
it."
card
And I
was
want
it?
It was a big W one.
Just give it to another friend.
Who shops a big W?
Exactly. I don't know what I used it on. I think it expired before I could use it.
I
to be
mean, I
honest.
guess there's like an electronics department, but even then...
It's
Yeah.
a scam.
You know what's happened? That person clearly works at like a Woolworths or something and had a discount.
What I tried to do to get around it was I tried to use the Big W gift card to buy another gift card.
They don't let you do that.
They do, but they just don't let you buy a PayPal card because then that gets
Oh.
around the gift card.
Oh, dirty.
So I tried to buy a PayPal card using the gift card to see what would happen, or I tried to buy something and then refund it and then say, could you put it on a PayPal card? And they're like, nah.
We've seen this game.
Bro, you could like just have infinite gift cards that never expire. Then just keep buying $50 Big W gift
Yeah.
cards with the same
Te-
gift card.
And then you can
I didn't realise
But then
that.
you would be able to get like the Woolworth points, like rewards cards if you can do that, you know?
Could you buy $50 worth of items, get the points, keep refunding it, and just stack up on points? Or
No,
do
you wouldn't
they-
be able to refund it, but if you look to use it to buy the exact same item again, would that count as points on like your everyday rewards card?
Do you really care about everyday reward card points?
Yeah, but like they add up, you know?
They don't. What do you buy with your points?
I don't know. You
Cole's MasterChef collection.
get the little Tupperware containers.
Big W gift cards.
Get the big dubs.
Yeah, that I did try that. I tried everything to get out of using the Big W gift card, but they had all corners sealed in terms of strategy.
I think
They clearly
that's-
had a meeting and thought, how can we stop weasels from taking the money away?
We understand this card is crap. No one want it. How we stop people from exchanging it for something valuable?
Yeah.
So if you bought something and tried to return it, they give you another gift card.
Yes.
Solid.
What is the worst gift that you've been given, Brie?
Given, or
Oh, given
Oh.
or received?
I gave my brother an egg box for Christmas.
There's a fine an egg box.
Like an egg carton without any eggs in it.
Oh,
Oh,
Why?
Just 'cause I thought it was funny.
to tape it to the car so when you hit stuff like
Yeah. It went down interestingly. But
I don't like that.
What was his
What's it interestingly mean?
I don't know, he's just kind of like, where's the
Where's the eggs?
where's the
Where's the
real
eggs?
where's the real gift? And I was like, oh, okay.
You should have just hit like a dozen eggs in his room.
I should have.
And he said, if you don't fill this container carton up, like you should have put 11 in there. Like, he's like, I used 12 eggs. Go find them.
Put eggs in his room and tell him if he doesn't find them all, his room's going to smell like rotting eggs.
Okay, so what you do, right, is you have 11 eggs. You
like the
label them
chickens.
1 to 12, but like
Yeah.
you skip like 11 or something. And then you hide them around his room and give him a card and say, go find them all.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
So,
should do that.
so what was his reaction? He was confused. He was
Yeah, he's like,
bewildered, amazed.
where's the proper gift? And
Where's
I
the
was
real
like,
gift?
Okay. So I got him something else.
Oh, God.
'Cause I
You
couldn't
didn't
get
have
him
a
an egg
backup.
box.
You thought that was going to fly.
No, I had in theory an idea of what to get him.
If this doesn't work, then Carlton, I have a backup. Don't worry.
I have a few gift cards I haven't used yet. I can just transfer them over. What
Karen?
is the worst you received then?
I don't know. I've been pretty lucky.
She's
with-
pretty rich though. Like she's gonna get some nice gifts.
Most of them, yeah, they're alright.
Have you received a gift card?
Yeah, of course.
And have you struggled with the dilemma of using it?
No, most of the time I manage to use them, but yeah.
Okay, well
Fair
that's
enough.
not very interesting. James, what do you got?
I don't know. Like, I think gift cards are alright. I mean,
Depends on the place. If you get like a
don't
big
trust
W
him. He
one,
works for Coles. He's
I'm-
working for
he's
the,
an inside man.
He's a double agent.
Look, I've had friends who are like, "Oh, just get them a Coles gift card." What are they gonna buy at Coles?
A carton of eggs.
But I mean, perfume, because usually you can just go to like a chemist warehouse and see the perfume they bought you is just like some $20 bargain bin something. So they're not usually good gifts.
Oh, you know what I
Are you
hate
trying
when you
to
get one of
segue
those like
into the perfume?
when you get one of those
No.
Lynx like gifts. You know, like the Lynx
Oh, the box
shower
set
packs, whatever they're
things,
called.
yeah.
Like it has like the
Lynx, oh.
deodorant and like the
I thought
body
you
wash.
I thought you said winks. I was like,
It's the Winks. The
40
Winks
wi-
Club.
40
Yeah, just-
winks.
Body Winks.
Those Lynx boxes with like all like shampoo and like deodorant.
I
You
mean,
get-
God
that's-
forbid giving someone deodorant. Is that a power move to give
I
someone?
want to. That's what I'm going to you now, Cameron.
That's a lazy move.
I'll get you parents. How about that?
Oh,
Oh. If it was badman,
hit him where
Hey,
it hurts.
Happens to the best of us.
can't win them
And the
all.
worst of us, apparently.
Wow.
I think we could just cut that segment there. Right?
I was hoping for some more interesting shit gifts, but apparently your family and friends love you guys.
Have you had any
Unfortunately.
shit gifts?
I was given the gift of life.
Oh.
Oh, shame. I got some socks one time.
Is it refundable?
Socks are cool though.
Nah.
No one thinks. If you think like, oh, socks, wow.
Yeah, think about
Are you one
it.
of those people who wear like llama socks? Like, I'm so quirky.
Put your
I hate
hand
those
in
people.
the sock. Hand in the sock.
I have
Gotta pop
I
it.
have a mass print on my socks that gives me personality. Wow, I wonder where this avocado idea came from. Almost like it hasn't been workshopped by 30-year-old men who work at bloody Cotton On.
Cotton on.
Cotton on.
Cotton
Bloody
On.
hell.
Okay, moving on. What's on next? Wanna run some
uh,
Donkey Doctor. You feel it there.
yeah, let's play Donkey Doctor.
Original or remix?
We only did the original.
Original or spicy?
With or without crunch.
Crunchy or smooth peanut?
Star Wars: The Clone Wars. A new adventure begins October 3rd at 9 p.m. Their galaxy isn't far, far away anymore on Cartoon Network.
Welcome back to the final WAM show of our life.
Welcome back to the classic.
I can't hear anything now.
Hopefully it doesn't come back.
Actually, I'm graduating this year, so you guys might be without your
Oh.
key member,
Oh, good riddance. Hey,
He's gone. It's
the
over.
glue and the main show.
rest in peace.
Yeah. He's
Well, that's
moving
okay.
to RMIT. It's fine.
It's okay. You can do arts. It's all right.
I'll be one of those people who changed degrees like in the last year and does an arts degree.
Surely. You can do it. I believe in you. You can study philosophy.
I want to max out my hex.
He's gonna-
I can't finish my degrees because I maxed out my hex.
He's going to drop out and start a Shopify store. It's going to be fine.
Can you do my logos?
Oh, God, no.
You want to explain that story? You want to move on to your...
Move
No,
on.
no.
I don't want
Let's
to.
do. James here has brought in a interesting
Yep.
smelling object.
Yep. Guys might have already seen this, so this segment might be already dead, but
Hold
this
on,
is a special
let's-
perfume.
I have not.
Let's do a bit of a build up here. We've done I Spy, a visual game on an audio medium. We've eaten on air, taste testing a deep fried, what was it, Mars bar,
Deep fried Mars
significantly better than a churro.
bar. It's not.
And
a
now
churro.
we're gonna hit one of our final senses, the nostrils.
Nostril.
We're
Sound
gonna be
test.
sniffing
think-
some perfume James brought in.
This
I don't know the
is-
story behind it. I don't know why he's brought it to the show.
This is only the beginning. The
Yeah.
future, we're going to be going on roller coasters live,
Reading books.
pitching the audio through. There might be some.
We're gonna do
lag.
some interpretive dance,
Yeah.
miming. Okay, just to put a bit of scope here, we're in an enclosed room that has no ventilation,
Yep.
and there's other members waiting to come in. So let's hope we don't
Don't worry.
we
I've
don't
got a
break
gas
we don't
mask.
break any war crimes here.
All right.
Okay,
I
ready?
hope one of us get an allergic reaction. That would be awesome. Wait, you're just gonna spray in the air?
enough.
What do you mean? What are you doing, mate? Just give it to us one
You
by
look
one.
like a fucking you're like a priest.
Okay, well we'll cover the logo. We'll blind smell it. He's just aerated the whole room.
Stop
Spray it on our
spraying it.
hands, you douche.
I don't want it on me, mate.
It's not.
I've already smelt on it.
Is this alcohol? Just straight up.
perfume. Yeah. It smells like fucking something. Oh, stop.
So what he's done is he's gone into the center of the room and just sprayed a fountain on. And then he decided, oh wait, I could just spray their head.
Your arms.
and then he decided he could spray my clothes and it's never
Yeah.
going to come out now.
All right. So what do you think?
It's very
It's pretty meh.
I mean,
Is that not what men's soap smells like?
It kind
I
of
feel
reminds
like
me of like a
it's
urinal
probably
cake
just
slightly.
sanitizer.
Well, drum roll. This is actually the VB perfume.
The VB
Whoa.
perfume. Oh, I did say alcohol. That was my first guess.
Yeah.
It didn't smell like it.
It's your hard work.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I don't smell. Is it like actually meant to smell like the alcohol? Like,
It doesn't smell like the alcohol. Well, at least not to me.
imagine if you
Yeah.
had like a spray that made you smell like alcohol.
Now
and
that's-
you could get
People
arrested.
drink it.
Yeah, but like,
Yeah.
And it's like,
It doesn't smell like piss, so
I don't understand.
yeah, just VB perfume.
I mean, this is just the beginning. You know?
What's next?
This is
Corona
just
perfume. Oh wait, no.
the first prototype. Corona's going to come out with one. BWS.
There's going to be a
Dan
range
Murphy.
of female cruiser scents.
Asahi
Smell like your
perfume.
favorite pineapple. We have.
see, those would actually be good. I reckon they'd sell pretty well.
They
I mean-
would, but that's.
KFC, they've tried, have they not, to make a perfume? It smells like
I don't
KFC.
know.
Have they?
Have they?
Imagine smell like KFC. Like, oh,
Bruh,
that'll be.
finger licking. Did
You
someone
just be
say?
walking around like telling your finger's going to be in someone's mouth. It's like what? Again,
But imagine having that power. You enter a room and everyone starts salivating.
sucking on your fingers.
Everyone starts salivating for KFC, like Pavlov's dog, and they're like, "Why am I salivating?"
Did someone say KFC?
You know what would be like a mad perfume? Like one that smelled like a like fresh leather, like a new car. Imagine smelling like a new car.
Imagine.
That'd be wild.
That'd be pretty sick.
I mean, how good would that be? You pick up friends or strangers, you spray your car with the new car smell, and they think, "Oh, new car!" Every time they get in.
I've noticed an extra 4 bumps over the last week. There's a few more dents.
Speaking of
Speaking of accidents,
destruction of vehicles,
vehicles.
Yeah.
precursor, stage 1, Bries reversed into a pulp.
Stage 2.
Week after, her brothers reversed into the
Actually,
same
no. Okay, week after, right? We watched her fail to park in a car park, which was empty.
But I didn't knock into anything.
That's because there's no other cars there. Then the week after, your brother hits the same pole.
I'm sure Stephen was at the back telling you when to stop. You
I
probably-
had high vis on. I had the like airplane like paddles. It was bad. And then a couple weeks after that, you hit a fence, didn't you?
I haven't hit a fence.
You
No.
hit something else.
Didn't you hit like a person?
Not yet.
Then you hit a small
That's the
child
end game.
Yeah, that's
named
the end game.
Nathaniel.
Did you see the pedestrian crossing and we told you to slow down and you sped up?
Damn, these are some weird
Wow,
speed
there's-
bumps.
There's really no traffic on this road today. Oh, what's that sound? Screaming?
I'm sure it'll be fine. They'll get right back up. So I dropped Brie off to a car.
Which
And-
I didn't. I was like, I can walk. up to
Yeah,
my car.
she didn't want me to see the destruction. But you,
No, it's pretty bad. The door needs to be replaced.
Wait,
Oh.
what?
So she's parked on the top level, I parked at the bottom. I'm like, okay, I'll drive you all the way to the top. She's parked near the sky, basically, as close to the sky as she could.
Because it's away from people.
Yeah, and then we see her
Only
car.
God can judge you from there.
We see her car, and it's clearly got battle scars all over the side.
Yeah.
So what's the story?
Now, I've got a thing for polls at the moment. Like, okay, so on Mother's Day, I had to go to Coles to get some last minute groceries.
We don't need your life story. How did you
Okay.
smash the car?
I reversed into another pole then, which was fine. It dented the number plate, but it didn't do anything like too significant.
The
and
fact
then
that that's like insignificant to you shows that the next one's going to be bad.
It wasn't set on fire. It's not that significant. It's fine.
exactly. No. And then the last one, I was trying to park in N1, And I was like, oh, I'll park next to a pole. Nobody parks next to a pole. And so I turn like left into the park, and I'm fine. I've made it, right? And then I hear like this crunching, and it's locked onto the side of my car. Like like I've not reversed. I drove straight into it, but like it locked onto the side, and then I'm stuck because each way I move, I can just hear like metal scraping. So I don't know whether to move forward or back. And then I had to move back, but the whole
It was essentially like
door has been
The funny thing
taken
is,
out.
I know your car's tiny. I know it's one of those city cars which are designed for tight parking.
I feel
And
like,
it has a rear view camera.
this
and
is
it probably
kind
okay,
beeps at
review
you.
camera wasn't helpful in the
the
third
front view
crash.
camera with your eyes were there.
The common sense camera. common sense rear view fucking.
I feel like this is like the captain of the Titanic. The moment he hits the massive iceberg, he's like, "Oh shit, what's that scraping?"
Do we go forward or do we go backwards? I don't know.
Do I go forward or backwards? Did I just park and go to uni? Am I
bad.
where I am?
It's so loud as well, and then everyone else is like pulling up in their cars. like,
Laughing at you hysterically.
oh.
In that situation, do you leave a note on the pole and say, "I'm sorry"?
Sorry,
No, I'm pretty
Monash.
pissed with the pole, to be honest.
Sorry, Monash. I'll pay you back. Here's my details.
Just add it to my hex. It'll be alright.
Oh. Yeah. Anyway, door needs to be replaced. Fun. It's
Yep.
just like what?
Are you gonna-
$1,400 or
Oh.
something? It's not.
That's criminal.
Ugh. Anyway,
Surely replace it with a different color door as a
well,
permanent
in between
reminder.
us.
Yeah.
In between us.
Yeah. Should go for red.
Surely paint the whole car into piss yellow.
Why don't you just like put like one of those like hazard like symbols all over it so people know to stay out of your way when you're parking?
I mean, the poles can't move, so I don't know.
Just have your high beams on at all times. It's just
Okay, blind
warning.
people.
Just hold down the horn so people know to get out of your way.
Just keep an L sticker on the back of the car. People just think you're alone.
Yeah,
It's
just
fine.
direct to
They'll be
L's.
like, "Alright."
Is there any rules saying that you have to get rid of your P plates or L plates after you get the full license?
I don't know, actually.
What would how would you react if you got onto a plane and the pilot had to learn a bumper and he stuck it at the
That'd
back?
be so funny. I would actually, that's something I'd want
Would
to do. It's like a "please be patient, I'm learning" sticker on the back of the pilot cockpit door.
Have you had any car accidents, James?
No,
I know Stephen's had several.
not really. Like,
Yeah, but
K9s.
they were me being hit.
yeah, no, not really. I mean, sometimes like my mum will drive to the work or like drive it and park it for grocery shopping, and then it'll get dents from like cars because we always park close to the store, so cars will just like open the door and smash into the car. And they're just like, "Oh, James, why did you get this dent on your car?" I'm like, "I didn't do it. It was parked."
Yeah, it was
Like,
parked,
What am I gonna do?
I have marks on my car and I don't know where they came from.
We do
Like,
live in that kind of suburb though.
Yeah, we do. They're horrible.
we have a car park.
Have you ever driven around
It's
St.
accident.
Albans? Oh my god. I actually feel like
For,
I'm in like one of those Vietnam like open roads sometimes.
for the
It's so
record,
bad.
St Albans is a suburb in the western side, and
We're not talking about the posh British St. Albans.
it's a Viet suburb. It's big on Viet immigrants.
People just park on the road. It's horrible.
Oh, yeah.
It's actually
Yeah.
like a really complicated like intersection there too, and everyone just goes for their life.
Yep.
They just don't understand how it works, so they just drive.
They just assume that people don't ride bikes. The bike lane is just the extra parking. Anyone who's parked in, they're probably meant to be there for the next few hours. Don't worry about it.
Anyway, moving on. Do we have any other points of conversation?
Da-da.
My name is Dees.
These nuts. Got it.
How about we just make these and those jokes for the next 20 minutes?
No.
Enough about.
Enough about these.
Okay, chuck on a Donkey Doctor remix.
We're not putting on the remix.
We should get someone to...
I'm kind of curious what the song is of me if
Do
I
you
was a
think-
shoe though.
Do you think there's
I
a
want to know what it would be
copyright?
like if the guy was a shoe.
Do you think there's a copyright around Donkey Doctor? Like, if I wanted to make another remix of Donkey Doctor, would I be sued?
I reckon you should try it.
What if I made a song that's called Donkey Doctor, but is not the same
Hey,
song?
wait,
It's a
wait,
different
wait.
song.
So I asked Joe last week.
Joe, who's
Um,
Joe?
Joe Bob.
Joe Biden.
So I asked Joe, to pitch us some intro songs for the show.
Who's Joe?
Potentially. So I said just do a few tunes and I'll show you guys and I'll pitch and see which one you guys like. But what if I told him use Donkey Doctor as inspiration for the intro tune?
It's just gonna be like a donkey making like arse noises. Anyway, we're gonna chuck on a song and then we can explain how that's a bad idea in several different ways to Cameron in the break.
Talking smack about people's not cool.
I know something about you.
Feel like you farted.
Okay, welcome back to the WAM show. We're going to be doing Cole's coin drop.
Oh, let's go.
Welcome to
How
coin
many
drop.
how many trolley tokens can you hear?
I'm worth my weight in coin.
Should we do one of those like guess the jelly bean shows, like games? Except it's just a bag of Cole's coins. And if you can guess it, you can get a free trolley from James's work.
And we'll count them on air individually.
Okay, let's talk for real. How many people have stolen a trolley and have it in your backyard right now?
I think that's just you, man.
Just me. No? Okay.
Like a full-size trolley or one of the half ones?
Why would I go... if I was going to steal a trolley, why would I go
I don't know.
half measures?
Honestly, it's just when I'm driving home and I go past houses and I see just trolleys on their lawns, I'm like, this is 2 kilometers away from the store.
Okay, well...
How did you get here?
The area... there's a specific area where trolleys often get dumped, right? In our area.
Yep.
And it's also the community tip because it's on council land. It's like the only strip of council land which they actually have to clear themselves.
Okay.
The thing is,
So people just dump shit there.
why just trolleys? Why not leave kids behind? Uncles you don't like, broken car doors,
Egg cartons.
Holes.
pedestrians.
VB perfume.
Yep.
Yeah, why just trolleys? I mean, you should know.
The sky's the limit.
Let's try and dump something there during the break.
Dump your girlfriend at the trolley dumping place. Sorry for the show, wherever. Anyway, I believe James has come to the show with a bit of a banger of a story.
Yeah.
I'm just going to build it up now. 'cause
He's
it's
coming
disappointing.
here.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a bang.
It's a very strong story. He's actually told me
Yeah.
himself. He
I don't-
guarantees
I don't
a giggle
remember.
out of every member in this.
And maybe some tears, but I don't remember if I've told you.
You're gonna
or
bring
not,
us to
but-
tears.
yeah.
Is that sad?
If this is the same story you told like a year ago, last time you were on, I'll be upset.
Maybe.
You
I
better
don't
not
remember.
tell me the story of or something.
Actually, not. Oh God! Let's not do this again.
Hey,
no.
can we
debate.
censor that in the
Can we talk about that frog again?
wait, censor in the edit and
Anyway, I
then make
think-
them wonder what I said.
All right.
Okay, in the interest of time, let's move on to the story because I hear it's an
Alright,
absolute
alright.
banger and it's not going to disappoint.
All right. So I'll set the scene.
Oh well,
So it was
once
about-
upon a
It
time.
was it was last year during November, December. It was one of the hot days, so around like over
It was a
35 degrees.
blistering hot
James,
day.
if you're a day, you'll be a hot day.
The asphalt was
thank you.
melting.
I think I'm a pretty ugly day, but whatever.
Kids' ice creams was falling.
Okay,
the
Cameron,
ground.
don't
Anyway.
interrupt the man. He has a good story.
But yeah. So I was working the usual trolley shift, pushing trolleys. It was a busy day because it was near Christmas and like all people are just trying to shop and grab gifts. And just doing the usual shift, ending in about an hour. So I'm pushing like a bunch of trolleys to the store, and this like old European woman, she stops me and tries to get a trolley. She's like, "Oh, give me the trolley," but so one.
You had a little tug of war.
Pretty much, but the rule is that you're not allowed to give trolleys to people while you're pushing them to the store. You can only give them at the store because otherwise there's cars around. You might just let go of the trolley and like trolleys might go and hit other cars and you might lose control. And plus
Sounds
you've already
like-
got a...
We don't need your work
Look,
health and
no,
safety
no.
brief, James. Just tell us.
I'm
That's-
just telling you this
That
because
sounds like a win to
I
me.
tell her, no, please wait until we get to the store. And then she goes and grabs it. But because I'm pushing it, she goes and like trips, so it stumbles a bit. And so she's drinking a chai time. She almost drops, and I'm like, I have to
I
stop
thought
the
you
trolley. I'm like,
said-
look, please wait till the store. Put my hand up.
Respect my authority as a
Yep.
trolley pusher.
Yep.
I
And then
thought
she's just
she's
yelling,
drinking
like,
a
oh, give me
VB.
trolley, please. And then
How
I
far
ki-
away from the store were you at this point?
Not too far, like maybe,
Oh, just 2 kilometers. I was at the tip.
The thing is, though,
two-
it doesn't even matter
I had
how
to-
far away it is because you'll have to walk to the store anyway.
I know.
You were
That's
picking
even
through
fine.
the Woolies, the Aldi trolleys, trying to get just the Coles
Yep.
ones.
So anyway, I start pushing my trolley away, and then I just suddenly feel like a slap of just like cold water hit me. I was like, and for like 30 seconds, I was still like didn't know what was happening because I was like, oh, did I get hit by a car? What happened? What happened? What happened?
The shock, the,
And
the
so-
cold, refreshing splash
then-
of shock
I
being
then
hit by a car.
I then lick my lips, all right, and I'm like, strawberry.
Bon appetit.
She threw
Strawberry.
her chai time at me just for not giving her a trolley.
Hey, look, that sounds like charity to me.
And so I was just like, "Whoa, this is really bad." And so I feel like the black pearls like going down my back.
oh,
and
the
it
entire
was just
thing.
like and like pearls in my. I was like, "Oh." And like my left glasses were like covered in like red, so I was just like, all right. I just pushed the trolleys to the store, washed myself, and I'm like, oh god.
I'll never feel clean again.
Your,
Yeah.
your second life began then.
Yep.
He came
And-
back the next day as a jaded trolley pusher.
Yeah. So I
No
washed
longer
myself.
was his
A
kind.
changed
word.
man.
I meet the other trolley guy who's pushing. He's like, "Oh man, you look like shit." I'm like, "Yeah, well, yeah, this is bad."
Hey, you never know when
Yeah.
it's char time.
Yep. I then go home. My mum's like, "Oh, you smell really nice. You use the new pullover." I'm like,
It is,
sure.
BB.
That the me.
But yeah, so now like, it's ingrained in me. Every time like I'm at class or like in another place and I smell like some like fruity chai time, I just like have like, please don't throw it at me.
So you have proper
PTSD.
PTSD.
Char time. Char
because
time
I can't
DSD.
have like the chai times anymore. I just smell. I'm just like, oh.
Yeah, well, it's good
That
for
would have
you.
been good too, because like as the day progressed, like the heat would have like made it.
Sticky.
Yeah, it
Smell
would have
worse.
made. Luckily, would have got finished about an hour or 30 minutes later, but yeah, it was just not good.
Okay, well
So-
let's wrap up there. Cause I feel-
Wait, think about it. The equivalent of ice bucket challenge for James now is being dunked with char time.
Yeah, like.
All I'm saying is I want to go buy a chai time and throw it at your house.
God, I'm always on edge. Like at uni when I'm talking to friends, and they buy a chai time and just I can't focus. I'm like, oh.
Is the next presenter here?
Yeah, they're a bit anxious about getting on, so we
Okay.
better wrap it up.
Getting a little jittery.
Yep.
They haven't had their char time.
They haven't had a char time. They're still thinking about the time of char time we're throwing at them. So anyway, we'll wrap up there. This is going to be the last show of the semester, the season,
Yeah.
maybe
see
the
ya-
year. We'll see if Cameron
Probably
passes.
forever.
See you next semester. Yeah. Have fun. Have a good break, everyone.
My name is Deez.
God bless everyone. Or what does Tiny Tim say?
I don't know. He starved to death, didn't he?
God bless us, everyone.
In the best.
Tiny Tim became Big Tim, and then he became Dead Tim.
That sounds like
Tims.
choose. That's the different choose your own adventure book right there. Anyway, bye everyone.